Hi, my name's Ryan, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you how to make the homepage of the HTML website that we are setting up. So first we want to start the page with HTML, then go down, type head and title. This will look very simple to start with, but then as we go on it will get a bit more complicated. So then you want to type mobile solution. Before we end the head here, we're going to add the style, the CSS, which tells the page what we want it to do. So type body, that, tab it, just press tab, margin equals 0, padding 0, color, gonna have it FFF, which is white, I think. Font family, Verdana, Arial, Helvetica, and sans serif. Font size, we're going to want 100%. I'll just put space there. Just in case you're wondering, I'm using a program called Notepad++, which is a free HTML PHP editor, which you can find or if you just Google it, really. Line height 1.4, background, color, and you want to close that one. Then you want to do the ULOL-DL, where it will tell you, like, I think that's the links. Now these are the headers, and the paragraph that you see on pages. Like writing would be P, but little headers would be the H, the H1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. But I think I said this in another tutorial, the larger the number is, the smaller the writing is. But all it is bold writing, so padding right 15 pixels, padding left again 15 pixels, and I think that we're done for that. An image, so if it's like an image. What I don't get is why they're going red. I think it's just like letting me know that they're there. Like they're matching ones or something. Right, now I want a link. So color hash 414958. That should look nice. Text decoration. I think that means like when the assuming it's a link, most links are underlined, but I think it means that in this they won't be. So a visited, this is once the link's been visited. So the colour will be 4E5869 or something. Yeah. You can make it whatever you want. Just look up hex colour codes on Google. And it should pop up. So yeah. This is the bit where where you hover over it. It tells you, it's like telling the page that there isn't any underlining or anything. Then that should be that. Now we're going to move on to the main bit, which is the container, which we will set as a thing, as a div, which is a div tag. But it will be a div tag, so the container will be 80%. The max width would be 1260 pixels. The minimum width, I'd say 780. The margin 0, then auto. The overflow, which stops things from, if things go over what they should be, it just hides them. So background color, and that should be that bit done. Now if we move on to the sidebar 1, let's call it, in case we have any more. So we're going to have it float to the right, so the sidebar will be on the right of the page. Width can have 20% of the container. Padding, bottom can be 10 pixels. I'm trying to think what else could there be. Colour. Yeah, the background colour, that's background colour. Just put 666. And I think that, yeah, that should be it. Now I have to move on to content, which is like the actual writing on that page in the main bit. Padding can be 10 pixels by 0. Width can be 80% because you want the other 80% of the 20% from the sidebar to make 100% of the container. So you want that. Float. Right. That basically means it'd stick to the, it'd go next to the sidebar, because the sidebar comes first in the code, so that'd go to the right, and then the content would go as far to the right as it can without going past the sidebar, is what it's saying. Now I want the background colour. Have 6 for that. Actually, let's change this to 999 for the sidebar background colour. Yeah. Now we're going to want to go on to something called content ul.content OL, which is, I think it's the links for anything in the content, which isn't much. We have to, it's just the padding. So 0, 15 pixels, 15 pixels, and 40 pixels. Then that should be that. And then the navigation bit that we're going to add in for the, sidebar. There's going to be like a little navigation in the sidebar, which will be the navigation that we use. We're going to have to do list style. Whoops, list dash style. Be none. Border top 1 pixel, 1 pixel, solid, hash 999. Yeah, go with that. Hash 999. Margin bottom 15 pixel. UL, oh no, this is the new one, sorry. So finish that off. So the UL dot nav space IL, no, LI border bottom 1 pixel solid, and let's go with 999 again. Then we're going to want to move on to one called ul.nav a, which is like the linking bit in the navigation. So yeah, because the A is from the code, from the code thing called ahref or whatever. It's like the A reference thing, which is like linking. So padding 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, 5 pixel, and 15 pixel, I think. Yeah, let's go 15, see what it looks like. Display, block, text, decoration, none, color, let's go black, background, color, let's go with that. That should be it for that one. Let's move on to this, which is again more navigation. I don't know what we're gonna need for this except for, I think, background color, then actual text color. So if we just do background, I'm gonna type some random stuff here. 70 94 color, just have white. That should be the end of that. This is the floating to the right bit. Not going to need much for this, just float right, then the margin left. Margin left put as 8 pixels. Then one thing we need to do as well as that is float left, which would be the same but different. So instead of float right, it'd be float left, and instead of margin left, it'd be margin right. So float left, margin left, again 8 pixels. Then we'd want to do clear float, which should clear it, I think. I think it's what stops it from going over the lines or whatever. Like, say you're colouring in, it'd be like a boundary stopping you from colouring over the lines. So yeah, that's what I think it'd be. I'm not totally sure. I've never had to use it, so I've just been looking up quite recently. I don't like text decoration. I don't like it where it underlines it for you. It makes it look very cheesy. Well, that's what I think. It's up to you. If you want, I don't know. In this tutorial, don't bother. But if you want to look, if you want to know how, I'll do like a not decoration. I'll do a video response for it, showing you how to change it, and then. Yeah, that's the end of it though. That's the end of the CSS bit. Now we're going to need to move on to the actual the actual work. So end the head, move on to the body. Now center it all, because then it looks nicer. Div class equals sidebar 1. As I did say, sidebar would come first, so now we're going to need the navigation bit, which I did say about. So for mine, it's going to be the mobile solution page. So if you're watching this, then you're getting a heads up on what the page will look like. I might make a few tweaks before it actually goes on the site for good, but yeah. I keep putting ill here, but it's actually LI. So this is the linking that I said about. So then if we go down and do the same thing, we'll have 4. We'll have 4 links, which means we'll have to make 4 pages. So yeah, there'll be another 3 videos after this. I will be going on holiday soon, so there won't be any videos from me. I'm not sure what Marcin will do. You haven't seen any videos done by Marcin yet, but he is doing them, I hope. Assuming it was his idea to do the channel. Yeah, I'll have a word with him, see what he's doing. If he is doing videos, then good, but if not, then I'll have a word. That should be that. So if we go back 1 type /UL to end off the UL, then we can go on to the rest of the sidebar, which I don't know why that's there. That should be container, and that should be sidebar 1. Whoops. Sidebar 1. Now here we're going to want to put, you don't have to, here you can put anything, but I'm going to link it to like our Twitter and Facebook and all that, and YouTube. youtube.com/solvingmobiles, and then target equals _new. So it opens, I think that should open a new tag. I'm not totally sure, it should. And subscribe to us on YouTube. Then put another one for our Facebook. Yeah, mobile solution 9. Target equals _new. Follow us on Twitter. I think that should be the end of. Yeah, that's the end of that. Just in case you hear cars, it's because it's really hot here. The window's open, so yeah. Now if we go on to that's just the end of the sidebar. So if we move on to the main content, header 2. Just have a header and a paragraph like welcome to the have it there. Then I'm gonna have another one, H3 latest video. I'm not gonna put a video in because can't work out. I'm still converting it from MP4 to Flash so you can put it in with the thing. So yeah, the latest video will be here. Let's have that like that. Then another header, live chat. Now this is the chat that you might see at the current website, mobilesolution.net, au.net. This is the same thing. Actually, you know what? Save time. I'll just copy and paste it. I'll be right. Hi, I'm back. I've just put in the live chat thing code, and it's now we need to end the div tag for the for the content, then go down one and end it for the container, then end the center, then end the body, then end the HTML. That should be fine. So let's just file, save as. I'll just keep it on the just save it, and then so don't know what this is. Probably something to do with Notepad++ language things or whatever. Seeing it's got loads of different languages. Let's just go to, where could we put it? HTML page. Call it index.html and save this as where it says save as type normal file. This is a lot different from Notepad because it has a lot more. Now if you HTML, this is it, hypertext markup language file. Click that. Save. Once that's saved, we can minimize this. Open the page. I'm just going to pause it and see if I can make the screen wider. Right, so I can't make it bigger while I'm in recording, so I'll just shrink the page down so it fits in the thing. So just double click on the file. Mine will open in full screen, but I'll shrink it down. Yeah. So yeah, here's the file. Just wait for it to load. So next tutorial I think we'll be working on the about page, and then we'll work on the let me think, the about page next time, and then there's going to be I think I'll have the contact page after that, and then whatever page we've done that I can't remember. I think it was the something page, but this is what it is. If you scroll over a bit, you can see the sidebar here. Just scroll across if it'll stop lagging. Yeah, I'll print screen it and have a little photo for you at the end of the video to see. So yeah, here it is. It's linked and everything. These light up. Go down. Can log into the live chat here. So I could log in through my Ryan O'Connor one. And it will log in for you. Let me just go full screen quickly. so you can properly see it. Has it gone full screen? Yeah, it's gone full screen. Let me just move this across and minimize this thing. That should be fine. Got the majority of the website in there, and you see it's all logged in. Chat room. So yeah, that's it. That's the end of the tutorial. Next part, I said about the about page. Yeah, we'll be making that next time. So see ya.